see, we are now live. So that is great. Just go into post. That we are live as well. For those that like to know. And today our stream is going to be quite relaxed. As normally when we play Wurm, nothing can really be, what is it called? Rust in Wurm. Let us see. I just need to make sure what this link is all about. That was definitely not the link. That must be the link then. So I should go in there. The link then. Yeah. Then that is there. Post it in here. There we go. And then we're continuing my grooming. The thing is, I've not been... Oh, there is one problem here. One problem here. Let me see, can I change this? I need to restart the game. I need to restart. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's my neighbor. Yeah, I just need to restart the game and then I'll be back in 2 seconds. I actually do not know how the stream will cope with this. Let us see. Wrong folder. Games. There we go. And then we should be back up in 2 seconds. I'm sorry for that. That is how it goes. That is how it goes from time to time. When you don't double check all the settings. Let me see. Inventory. Yeah, now the sound is where it needs to be. That's good. Now the sound is where it needs to be. So yeah, I really don't have any big plans for the stream today. I need to groom the animals. I need to take care of the new farm layout on the deed. The deed, they've been built a little more on the deed, not too much. I've not been that active over the last couple of days. There's been so many things going on in real life, so I don't have time to play Wurm, but that's how it is. So yeah, so I have the new farm layout I need to do, and I still have my boat I need to finish. I'm low skill in boat building, so it's taking its time. But that is how that is. So yeah, so hopefully, well, it is just a relaxed stream today. Just a relaxed stream. Let us see. We don't have any more new citizens either, so I have moved them. Oh, I still have 2 balls here. Need to take care of all the animals. But yeah, as again, this deed here is kind of built for new players to join. No new ones have joined so far on the deed. So yeah, Panda has joined another alliance after he met his deed. So it seems everything is going good after he joined. He had this bug with the game where he couldn't. What is that called? He couldn't focus on anything, or how can you say? So, but I think that is taken care of now. So that is great. Now you can actually enjoy the game. When you can't target things, it's really hard to play this game. And the horses, need to take care of them as well. But yeah, he made his own deed, and then we made our alliance, so he could use my my deed where I planned to make a harbor. But then he joined some others. So that's great. That's great. He was a little nervous that I will be angry at him. There's no reason to be angry if he have found our alliance where he has a nice agreement or nice deal. That's what he should do. So yeah, I'm only glad that the new players have a good experience in the game. So that is kind of the main thing, that players enjoy the game. So again, I have the deed here for new players, where I invite new players in and kind of help them out in the beginning, tell them how the system works with all the imping and all this stuff, and then if they want to make a deed themselves, I'm totally supporting that, helping them out how that works as well and things like that, you know. So that's great. I've actually not been up in his deed since he's seen what he has done up to it. I know he bought a very large deed. Very large deed. But yeah, I don't know if he has any plans for it. I know there's another alliance in this area as well. There was a dude running around inviting people into this alliance, trying to talk to him about, you know, what this alliance was about, you know, and then he just blabbered about how long he has been playing and things like that. And I'm just like, well, if there's nothing into the alliance other than just having an alliance, then I'm better off without it. But yeah, that's my personally opinion. So I aligned myself between my two deeds. If there's anyone out there that has a good deal with the alliance, you know, where there's actually plans, you know, to work together, trade together and things like that, then I'm totally up for that. But other than that, the deed is just being independent. Well, not independent as I'm talking to other players, but alliance-wise. Is my sound actually going through? I don't know. So if any of you guys that is watching can type me if my sound is actually going through when I'm talking, that will be helpful. Because if I'm testing it myself, it will begin to loop. Did that with my first stream. It was quite frustrating to try to stop it again. So yeah, I absolutely love Wurm when I just want to relax. It's the best game for that. Let's see, 2 days for you. How long time to you? Oh, that was a small little horsey here hiding. I've not seen that. How nice. What are you? Colorback, I can see that can carry more than average and have a very. That's the second horse I get from that. I want fast horses. Okay, let me see. You should be breeded with, yes, this one. Oh no, we're going in here. This one tile, horse pens. I think they're a little difficult to get the horses into them. But it's nice, I only need one tile. There we go. So those two you should be able to be breed. I can't remember what was you. Faster movement and strong body. Okay. And you, my little one, as well. How does it go with you? Strong body. And over here, you need to grow. You take a long time. Movement and a tough bugger. Okay. Good reflexes. I'm not that too much into the breeding, but yeah, we will see how that goes as I'm skilling up. Oh yeah, we had some cows that can be breeded as well. I think you're beginning to be old enough. Played you. And I'm only using the cows for... Oh, the bull doesn't want to. I'm only breeding the cows for meat and leather. And the bulls can be... Oh, am I leading? That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to breed. Breed. Okay. So you did not want to do it anymore, right now? Or was it the bull that it was the bull that did not want to? Come here, little cowie. We have a bull more. There we go. Speed. Success. I think I have a cow more days ready. Yeah. Success. Stop bleeding. Nope. And you was carrying one. When was it you gave birth? 1 day. And you 9 days. And the others was too young. Still. Okie dokie. So I guess it's down to well, I can show the new buildings if it is. This guy, this building, we have not continued that. It is my girlfriend is working on this building, and she wants to have stone floors, but she is not high enough in paving to be able to pave the floors, and she don't want to put wood down to make the second floor. She wants to, you know, build in the first place. So she's running around paving stuff to get her skill up. So yeah, nothing have been done on the deed mention yet. My girlfriend and Wurm, that is on my deed here, have been digging a lot. All this has been dug out. The hill has been dug out. I've been quite happy because the first week I was just terrified because I was the only one that has actually had the skills for it, as my girlfriend and Wurm was totally new to the game. But now they have the skills up, so they have been helping out with the terraforming, and that is great. My girlfriend have been paving out for the farm. This year is planned to be the farm, but that is the old layout. After I learned that you do not no longer need the gatehouses, but you actually can just put a lock on a normal fence gate, and then have the permissions as on a house, and you can more or less just throw the key out. I made new plans, but apparently she has not seen them, so I need to dig up all the pavement again, and then yeah, plan the... Oh yeah, that was what I needed to do. That was what I needed to do. I needed to plan out the new farm here. That's right. Already forgot. So we need 1 row more of those and 1 row more of pumpkins. Where's my shovel? Destroy pavement, yes, thank you. Can I reach this one? No. So we're going to lay out the new farm area here. I feel a little sorry for her, as she has paved it all and things like that, but yeah, she needs the skill anyway. She is on holiday right now with her family, so she's not active at the moment, which is actually quite a problem because it's her that makes all the food. So now I need to make the food, and that's not as good as hers. It's never good when the chef is leaving. Never good at all. And I need to make a schedule for streaming Wurm. I've never been that good at streaming, but I think it's hard to make videos of Wurm. I don't know. I'm not that good at YouTubing and movie creation. Maybe I will get better at the time. I've tried to make videos and streaming for a year, and I don't really think I get that much better, but yeah. It's just relaxing and fun. Just relaxing and fun. There he goes. We need to get this dirt moved down to the harbour as well. Let me see how many are there. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, so we need one more pumpkin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So 6 pumpkins and 5, what is it called again, cabbages. Oh yeah, I restarted. I was just like, where did I post that I was streaming? I was right, I restarted. In here. Do we have some seeds? We do. We have 10 pumpkins. Was that not there where I... Oh yeah, we only need 6. 4 of those back. And then... We need the cucumber, we need 10 of them. So we can just take those 2. We need 10 of you. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, why was this? Oh yeah, I only needed 6, that's right. I need 10 of you and oak. Oat. I have no idea how that's pronounced correctly in English. You wheat. There we goes. Oh yeah, but a new building that's new is the workshop here now. For the new players, we need a little more forges and a little more stockpiling here. But yeah, that's been built since the last stream. So that's nice. Now we have a place where the new players can go in and... Ah, yeah, I needed the... what was they called again? They are called... cabbage. Cabbage. We needed 5 of them. 5 of them. Where's this tree there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess they fit quite in there. The great thing with Wurm is, as he's a new player as well, and he was kind of living off Deed, you know, to try to learn the game and so on, but he moved on to the Deed and said he wanted to stay here and live on the Deed, so that's great. I like that. He's a nice guy as well. He's American though, and as I'm Danish, you know, there's a little time difference. But, he can entertain himself, so that's great. I don't like when I need to entertain people all the time, but that's how some people is, I guess. We really need to play the game for them. There we go. Also, the great thing with my girlfriend going up in cooking, you know, her cooking is getting better and better and better, and soon we really don't need that much farm. So the main reason that we have all this, you know, still 10 of each is if we get our new players and they want to learn to cook as well, then we have the resources for it. Otherwise we did not need that big a farm. There we go. I also guess I need to begin to... Did I need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that fits. Yeah, that fits. There we go. And there we go. And then we put all the fields up here, I guess, in the other end, where we need cycle, or what the hell that is pronounced. Destroy pavement. Destroy pavement. And destroy pavement. So yeah. I'm also quite impressed of the other streamers that are streaming this game and make videos of this game. How you guys are actually able to make it more entertaining. I don't know if it's how you talk or what it is, but yeah, there's some very good Wurm streamers and video creators out there. I have someone to look up to there, that's for sure. I also know there's this Wurm streaming community. People have been thinking about joining them as well. Maybe they can give me some suggestions how to make the videos better. Because it would be a little sad if a player that, someone watched my videos and have never played Wurm, and I kind of scare them away because my videos are boring as hell. So yeah, I don't know. I probably need to talk a little more to the Wurm community. I know there's some quite good, it's a quite good community, it really is. I want to join into this. Where is button? There. Oh, wrong. There we go. Oh. Yep, he's drawn out. Is there lag or something? Oh, there we go. I was also thinking it took a hell long time to destroy that pavement. And the reason I'm looking over my shoulder is because my other screen is over there where I can see the stream, and if you guys are typing, it's over there. So yeah, I'm just keeping an eye. And there we go. And next. And destroy. And Warwin also asked me to level some area out because he did not have the digging for it. He wanted to make a bridge somewhere. I have just no idea where that was. I think he should take me make a screen picture of it so I can see where it is, exactly where he wants me to level out. They've done a great job. Warwin and my girlfriend with terraforming this area. Great job. I'm happy. Most also happy because I've actually just done it. It's not something I've asked for. I just knew the job needed to be done, did it. That's great. That is great. The chat is really not that alive today. That is a horse, so I'm carrying a distance. My biggest problem with the help chat is I really like to jump in and give my input to help out. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, jump in and give my input to helping out people, but I'm dyslexic, you know, typing is not my strong side. But luckily the community is a great community, so there's a lot of others that's doing that, so that's great. I kind of can help out the gaming community, but take new players under my wing and then help them out in the beginning. So that's how I try to make a good Wurm environment. And sometimes I'm trying to type. Also the problem is my input of how the game is like 5 years old, and a lot of things have changed in those 5 years. So sometimes I'm also taking a little care of saying how things work, as a lot of things have changed in this game over those last 5 years. And I also really wish that Epic is going to be quite active again. I feel a little bad that Epic is dead, or more or less dead. I'm quite sure as soon as my girlfriend have a little more, how can you say, knowledge of the game, how things could work and things like that, we're probably going over and joining Epic, and then we just keep this deed here if you ever want to go back. Because I like Epic. I don't know why. I'm really not that active in PvP itself, but I like the aspect of PvP in games, that it is an opportunity to have. And also it's another player piss you off, then you can just fight them. You know, easy. I remember back in the day when I joined Wurm, I joined into the Freedoms as well, and I was a quite new player. I joined in with a really good friend, Elot. Elot is also playing, he's also come back to the game, but he has some real life problems as well, so he's not able to play at all at the moment. But I remember when we joined in and we made this deed where kind of everyone could join into as well, and I think it was like 10 players on my deed back then. It was very great. But then this other player, old player, just made a deed beside us without talking to us or anything, and we kind of had plans, you know, to expand. So we couldn't expand to that side anymore, but that was how that was, you know. I could deal with that because there was plenty of room to the other side. And then he made a deed over there as well, just to stop us from expanding. He kind of just trolled us a lot, you know. When I was not playing, he was trolling the players that was on the deed, and I contacted the support. They couldn't do anything because he did not break any rules directly. And then Elon and I was just like, okay, then we don't care, we just go and play on Epic, because if we then have a player like that, then we just kick their ass or they kick ours. So that was the reason we joined Epic back in the day. But normally the community in Wurm is great. there's always a black sheep somewhere. They hide in every game. Oh, that's how that is, I guess. Yeah, the dude did not. Is it lag? Is the game quite laggy today or what? If I press the right hotkey, it would probably help. What was I saying again? A lot of black sheep in all communities, and yeah, again, Wurm is a very great community. So if you're looking for a time-consuming game with a great community in it, then Wurm is definitely the game. Holy crap, 5 watching. I'm getting nervous here. I'm just sitting here and rappling nonsense to try to make the stream a little more interesting, and what I'm sitting and talking about is probably like making the stream even more tedious. I'm trying. Again, I think I need to join up with some of the Wurm streamers, you know, and get some input on how they do stuff. To make my videos, my streams a little more interesting. Just a bit. Again, I would like a lot more players to join Wurm. I can remember back in the day where Wurm was very, very active. That was great. Should have some balls I could just put my seeds in, so I don't need to activate them all the time. I just put it in the ball and activate the ball and just, yeah, solve things that way. Would be easier. Then I need to think of how am I going to lay the rest out. I'm going to have 10 of everything, but 20 of hemp and cotton. So we have the big vegetables now. They're both sown, and now we have all the grain, if you can say that. So the cucumbers, strawberries, onions, and what have we. Plenty of stuff. Shovel. Destroy. Oh yeah, maybe I should tell Clyde on my gaming community that I'm streaming, because we're actually working on trying to make a game. It's on a little standstill right now. There we goes. There we goes. plan here in front of us right now. Over there, the plan is to make an inn for players, for new players. You know, we make rooms and things like that in it. I should maybe begin to plan that actually. Not that there have been that many new players joining us, but you know, just so they have a bit to sleep in. So yeah, that's the plan there, and then behind that, at the tower here, permanent houses for players that want to join and stay is going to live. And those players is, you know, planning to stay on the deed and things like that. We have this deed planner program, and I've shared the deed plan with those that lives here, and then everyone can kind of, you know, go in, make some suggestions what they think would be good and things like that. So it's not only me that is, you know, in full control over the deed, but everyone that lives here permanently, if you can say like that, has a impact on how things are. I think they're a little more fun, you know, that everyone has kind of a say, if you can say that. Definitely also when they help a lot on the deed, you know, because I've told Warwin as well, he don't need to do deed things all the time. He can just help out a little and then do his own thing, you know, to make coin in the game, so you can maybe buy premium and things like that. I don't want him as a deed slave, if you can say like that, but he's helping out a lot, so I 100% think that that he should have a say as well on what he thinks looks good. Also need to destroy that house there and get those things moved up to the mansion. Get the oven over in the workshop. There we go. Let me see, how many was that? That was one. I definitely know I'm going to need more. Destroy. Oh, stamina back. Thank you. Destroy. Destroy. Destroy and destroy. Everything getting destroyed. Also, I don't know if that wagon there is my girlfriend's wagon, but if that is, I definitely need to move that before the bulls is suffering no food. I can actually just oh no, that's Warwin's cart. Okay, I should move it over to grass anyway. But yeah, it's a nice size deed this year. I quite like it. And then I have a deed more down here in the water where we plan to make the harbour. So there's a lot of work there. All the dirt and things like that we dig out here, we transport down there to put into the water. The plan was more to sell it, but now that we have the harbour deed, we need to terraform that out. So it's a quite good thing we did not sell the dirt, because then we will need to buy the dirt again. Who of the friends on T-Bob, and in Danish we will pronounce that Unden. The two A's is yeah, O sound. So Unden. He's a good guy though. He is also older player. He has a priest character and things like that. And when new players has joined my deed, as Warwin and my girlfriend and Panda. He kind of offered to send them, make them, like 50 quality tools and weapons, and then put casts on them. So he's definitely a great guy. I just paid for the shipment, and then he made the tools. Where was he again? Yeah, London. And T-Bomb, when we rejoined the game, he was helping out a lot as well. So there, two great guys, two very great guys. So if you're a new player and want to play Wurm, and then those two guys, you are more than welcome to contact. I'm quite sure they don't mind, and then ask for help. So yeah, great guys. Very great guys. Also, it's quite funny because it is kind of spring in Denmark right now, but it's a very cold spring. And I have allergies, and my allergies is going crazy right now, but it's not that much spring that things are actually blowing up. I have no idea why my allergies is going crazy, but they are. I've been in with my neighbor. I don't know if they've changed their washing powder or cleaning, tools or things like that with something with perfume in it. But yeah, my nose is just scratching. I've been thinking about see if I can buy one of those small bottle cleaners and just scratch my nose inside with it, because my nose is going crazy. Crazy. Holy crap, already 45 minutes into this stream. Time flies when you play Wurm. Also remember, I had some things on the boat I wanted to put in. It was quite late in the night. I'm just like, I'm just going to finish this and then I'm going to sleep. 2 hours later, so I was still trying to put that damn thing into the boat. And the boat is far from finished right now. I still have some ropes and a lot of planks and picks to put into it. But the mast and things like that is now on it, so that's great. It's also quite funny. Just before I come back to Wurm, I was playing Atlas, and I quit Atlas again because the PvP in that game was insane. It was really not PvP, it was more offline raiding all the time, and I don't call that PvP. That's just griefing and to annoy other people. But apparently now they've fixed that, and then a lot of people in Atlas was just bombing me. Oh, come back to Atlas, they've changed that now. Now you cannot offline raid and things like that. Don't know how they've done it though. How they've fixed that problem. But now I'm like, nah, I'm into Wurm now. I'm going to play this game for quite some time. But I'm the person, I don't play just one game. I need to play a couple of games, otherwise I will get tired of it. So yeah. But now I had a little Wurm break because my neighbors have demanded quite some time. My neighbor's girlfriend, the girl that's living in there, got kicked by her horse. Not of her horse, but a horse over the leg 2 times a couple of days ago. So her leg is, yeah, quite messed up. So I'm helping them a little out in there. As for example, tonight I'm going to cook and then for them, and then they're coming in and getting the food after it's done. Need to help out where you can. So yeah. There we go. I have a sneeze on the way, so I've just suddenly blow a sneeze out. That's the reason. I'm feeling sorry for you guys if I blow your ears out, but yeah, now you're warned. I think I have, you know, this feeling where it's just right there, you know, but it's not quite there. Anything interesting in traits? Dice. What to sell? There's nothing specific. Rare mask of. What is a mask for? Don't know about the mask. I remember when I rejoined the mask on PvP, I had this mask of return or something like that, and I had my spyglass, but because I needed to, I was locked in on a deed. When I come back in, I was of course kicked out of the deed. I've been off for like 5 years, so of course kicked out of that deed, and so I couldn't get out. I was stuck in there, and yeah, on PvP they don't offer you to get teleported out. So I did suicide. So I lost that mask and that spyglass. I was a little sad about that. A little sad about that. I would like to have those items back. It's so slow to destroy pavements. Also, after I started streaming Wurm, I have tried now this Streamlabs OBS. That's quite nice. That's also where I have the layout for the stream here. You know, the textures on the stream. You know, those free ones. I know it's not great, but it's definitely better than nothing. I quite like that. That is nice. Destroy payment, destroy payment, oh, destroy payment, and destroy payment. So yeah. To think of, when we came to this area, nearly everything was in that level up there. And then we just dug it all out. A lot of terraforming. There's people that have made, you know, on the mountains where they transport a lot of dirt up there, or you know, player made islands to make out there. That's just insane amount of dirt they need to transport. A hell of terraforming. Some people is insane in this game. I'm also like, how long should I make my streams? 1 hour? What would be nice, because one thing is, I could make like a 6-hour stream if I wanted to do that, but then I think, because it's YouTube I'm streaming on, we'll say the videos are getting saved so people can go in and watch the stream later on, and I'm like, if I make a 6-hour stream, I don't think people really will find it that interesting to go into, try to watch. Not that I think the videos are interesting to go into watch, even if they're only an hour, because I need to find some way to make them more entertaining, you know, to look at this, how can you say, caveman, long beard, long hair, you know, playing Wurm. I guess there's a limit on how interesting that can be. Oh, there's an oven up there, I did not know that. Don't know what we need an oven up there for, but well, that's nice. Destroy pavement. Destroy pavement. And destroy pavement. So yeah, the plan is kind of to move the farm has been down there all the way over before. So now we are kind of trying to put the whole farm up here, and then the plan is to make, how can you say, a warehouse over here for the deed up here, and then we have a warehouse for trading down at the harbor. Well, we don't have it, but it's planned to be built there, where all the players, there's access to that so that harbor can store the items in it. So kind of on that deed down there, it's so everyone can kind of pick up stuff, but only people that is actually having using it for trading on can go into buildings and pick up stuff. So that's kind of my plan, and then maybe make some door sections so players have their own area they can go into if they want to use that harbor, so they have a warehouse spot, if you can say it like that. But I know my girlfriend is trying to get her carpentry up. My character is like, what is he? Carpentry 60, 70 or something like that. But she tried to get that up, and then I want to try to get the mining up, carpentry 70. I just need a little more fine carpentry so I can make those, what's it called, to hold the bull storage bins, the BSBs. They could be nice, so the BSBs takes less space. Also, a new thing in Wurm that definitely has changed from back in the day, because I quite remember back in the day you could only have one BSB on one tile. Apparently you can have more BSBs now, which is kind of nice. I quite like that, because then I can store more items on one tile. But yeah. Two more, and then we will try to plant some more. So what is the next stuff I should plant? I have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different stuff. 6 different stuff. I was also thinking about removing my guard tower, because I kind of need a home there. So remove that and then put it somewhere else. The question is just, where should I put it? Where do I have the room for it? As I don't have any of those spirit guards on my deed, I don't want to pay for it. I'm too greedy. Not even when I played on PvP I had any of those. Too greedy. Just use the towers. But the question is, where would there be room for it? Because over there, the deed in for the new players are going to be. We're going to make a new building around the token. Here is going to be a farm. Over here is going to be a warehouse. So it's a good question. Good question, where should I put them? Again, this house here, there's going to be, I think it's 3 or 4 of them over here, and this tower here is kind of in the way. So yeah. The question is where I should put that. Open, so what should we have? We can put the 2, onions and garlic beside each other. That was garlic, then we need onions. Where is the onions? Onions. There we have them. Onions. Then we have those 2. Then we can have what should we then take? If you can have the potatoes, the lettuce. There's 4 than 2 more than we can have. Carrots. What more? What should we take more? Strawberries? Nah, not strawberries. Maybe cucumbers. If I could find them there. And I already had 2 seeds of those, so I need 8. And it was 1. No, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exactly. Pick seeds. Pick seeds. And pick seeds. Onions we don't need to pick seeds with, what I remember of. No, goody. Goody. So we can take the garlic first. There. So yeah, I think I'm going to plant these fields here. When I've then planted the fields, I'll go down and work on the boat, but that is even more tedious to look at than me plant fields and trying to take care of the new farm area. So I think I'll stop the stream there and don't try to, how can you say, torture you guys with me building a boat. I think that would be the best. Go, that was all the garlic, then go to onions. And oh yes, some of those things I do not have that much in farming again, so I know I don't get skills from some of the things I am I'm planting. But we need them for cooking. So even I don't get skills from him, I still plant them. There we go. There's one of those 3 onions they have not collected. Which one are you? You. You. There we go. Last onions. Then what should we pick? What should we pick? Then we can go potatoes, carrots, and lettuce. Yes. And then I kind of have strawberries left, and what more? I can't remember that now. There we go. Back to the beginning, and then we continue. There we go. There we go. There we go. This algae thing is killing me. I promise you guys, it's really killing me. It's so annoying. I do not look forward to the summer. I love Scandinavia, but we have winter because then I kind of have a half-year break from biologies. There we go. And then carrots. Oh. That's one potato that got left out behind. We cannot have that. Cannot have that. One behind leftover potato. Carrot. 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 And carrot. And one more. And then the last. There we go. I'm too fast for my own good. So 1 hour and 2 minutes stream so far. There we go. And then the cucumbers. And the last one. There we go. So yeah, I will finish the stream now, and then I'll go down and working on the boat. I'll see if I can put up a stream more. Then I will show off the deed, the harbour area down there. I just want to terraform a little more. I think I could maybe make a before and after. That would actually maybe be a deal. So yeah, I'll make a small stream about down there and then explain the plans for it and things like that. But yes, if you watch this movie, watch this video, this stream, thank you very much. Make sure to leave a like if you like it. Even give me some comments, you know, tell me what I can do better for the streams, you know, because I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to learn. So yeah, thank you everyone, and see you next time. Goodbye.